terribly sorry for anyone on the YouTube end of things. Somehow, it's always something. The plugin that's supposed to automatically start the streams on both Twitch and YouTube, for some reason failed to initialize the YouTube side of things. I am so sorry. You've kind of missed a fair bit. I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna have to download the VOD and see if I can add that to the beginning of the YouTube VOD. I am so sorry. That's a person over there. That's a giant. We're aiming a little short of the giant. Zoom out as much as we can. Right. Zooming out, maybe not the best move. He's just lumbering slightly too fast for the lead. I mean, I guess anyone on the YouTube end hasn't actually missed that much, because we found the letter to Val Serrano, but other than that, we've mostly just been sneaking around the tundra around Whiterun. Where'd that giant go? Oh, there.
Hello? Yeah.
That is a lot more health than I was anticipating. Me.
Stay over there, far away from me.
Please don't. I don't want it. Like, we were close. We actually were close, I feel like, to having that.
Hey there.
I've got your back.
Yeah.
I will remain on guard here.
So, good news, people on YouTube. You've officially missed even less.
With my life.
Something is trying to kill us.
You've officially missed even less than before, so
Come on, milk drinker.
maybe I won't bother with the
Well, that's over with.
with splicing things. All right.
I've got your back.
Lydia, you...
Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision.
Take all of this stuff.
I'm right behind you.
Trade some things. Let's see. Take those. Take the plate helmet, take the steel shield, shin boots, steel armor. Give the mage backpack to Remy. drop the studded armor here.
Should we really be talking right now?
Trade some things.
Strange thing to do while being sneaky, but okay.
Alright. Weapon. I think she goes mostly into one-handed, so we don't really have a good weapon for that. Armor-wise, give her the scout gauntlets. Oh, right, and the mage backpack.
Moving on then.
Okay. Fast travel down here. The fast travel might have despawned the animal corpses. We'll see. Hopefully not, but if so, it's going to be worth. Oh, right. Map marker. Okay. Oh, good. And our animal corpses are still around. And we were going to items, weapons, bow of burning, steel glaive. There we go. And then magic-wise, oh, that was a misclick. Magic-wise. No, I don't have a mage armor. I could have sworn I did. But, oh right, I didn't have enough money for both it and the bound two-handed weapon that I don't have enough magicka to use. How much magicka does that require? 140, so we're minimum 2 levels away from using it unless we find something of conjuration. Well, that's a thing.
There's something here. Go, Scrap!
There we go.
Don't worry, your death won't be in vain. Your book is used for further science.
Please give me all of those crab bits. There. Wow, really? Oh, I guess it's found me.
Stay still and I'll give you a shave.
I think I accidentally... Oh, I did not down Lydia there. There. Oh, what's going on here? We are wandering around, trying to find some animal corpses that we... well, they weren't corpses until we caused them to be. More broadly, we're sort of on the trail of a roguish pirate captain that that our Penitus Occulatus, calling it a dossier is a bit of a strong word, but I guess initial briefing would be better. I've Brig's backstory in the description below, but the too long didn't read is she's a pickpocket thief, street urchin from Braville that accidentally picked the wrong pocket and got caught killing a Penitus Occulatus agent as part of the agreement to not be executed for that. She's kind of been shipped off to Skyrim to try and take over the Rift and Thieves Guild and use it as sort of like a fifth column of logistics support and sabotage against the Stormcloaks. So right now, we're still very fresh in the playthrough. You'll see we've got Lydia. We got Remy, but we're not able to clear Nishu and Zell, so we're trying to find now the second person that we were tipped off about by Penitus Occulatus, Val Serrano. Alright, Filter. Yes, use the iron shield. What all mods does it take to do a animal tamer? Lockpicks is so much more useful than producing daggers. Alright, I did drop a save so we don't get yoked by a Jotun again. I guess for animal taming, there are animal summon spells. And animal followers, yeah. Oh, do you have the mod with the corgi? I was tempted to get that one because I love corgis, but I don't want to put a corgi into battle, so I wound up opting against it. Just as well. Corgis, great mounts for fairies in folklore. Not so great to actually put in battle. Oh, you're a courier. Leave the courier alone? They'll be back. I actually did not realize that was an Imperial courier until it was, like, literally I just let go of the arrow. And then it was like, oh. That was ill-advised. Quicksilver ore vein. No, I should add my pickaxe to my wheel. Where is my pickaxe? Oh, I guess I must have gotten rid of my pickaxe somewhere. Oh, damn. Okay. That's unfortunate. I guess Remy's still technically in combat. And therefore, that's why her health bar is showing up, because she's still running after that courier. Not sure what to do about that. Alright. Let's see. Let's do this. That should pull her out of combat. Alright, so we've got Lydia here. And where's Remy? Alright, there we go. I'm not going to ask if she murdered a courier on my behalf. That's between her and Akatosh. Alright, so there's the giant that yoked us last time. Let's see. Using, Volcrinator. Oh, that's cool. Is Volcrinator, so I'm guessing that's a mix of Valkyrie and Ordinator. Alright, I am not killing this fast enough. Yeah, the only, I think probably the most transformative, perk adjustment I'm using, is, I'm using Invested Magic, so instead of having long cooldowns for certain things, like Mage Armor, you have a committed amount of Magicka for them. Sorry about this camera angle. Oh. Valkyrie Ordinator Adamant Path of Sorcery. Okay, I've heard of Adamant. I don't know what all that involves. Ordinator always struck me as being like just kind of too much. Valkyrie I heard of as being like the more basic, like less intrusive option. So I'm kind of curious about that. I'm gonna have to look into it. Oh, I am using richer merchants, so there is one perk that's updated so that instead of adding 1,000, it'll add 5,000 extra gold to merchant inventories. That's the thing. Like it's one of those things with Skyrim, right? Like there's a lot of mods that, yes, they do technically make certain things easier, but like like richer merchants, because then you don't have to like travel around. It's a ton of different merchants that offload everything, or wait like 10 days for them to restock. But at the same time, you can literally just fast travel from merchant to merchant and hit T to pass time and restock. So it's like it's not like that is a hard thing to do. It's just a tedious thing to do. So it's nice having the option of mods to be like, yeah, I can spare myself some headache and tedium and just sell stuff to the one merchant. Granted, this is a thief playthrough, so in theory, I can pickpocket all that gold off the merchants, but I'm gonna try to avoid doing that. Howdy, 8-bit. Hope you're doing well.
Josh, scrap. You're so noisy.
I mean, you don't even have scraps summoned right now. Oh. That is a much tougher than normal wolf. Wow. Ooh. Elite VR. Oh.
Hey, look, a cave.
I remember you mentioning
what's
the
inside.
that HOTAS. Explains a lot about your Ace Combat hype. Huh. It's friggin'. Pinchy dog or bust. Damn right. Alright, so we've actually got a bit of ways to go before we get to this marker. Sky Parkour, I love you so much. Oh, I see, the marker's up there. You know what, let's move the marker to the inn. Oh, which actually, you already have the inn over here. If I remember correctly, the story behind that dog is, it's literally the dog of one of the devs. So they're, it was kind of like their tribute to their own personal pet. Yeah. It is. It is a bit jarring. Yeah, I haven't even tried watching K-pop Demon Hunters. But part of that is just I've never really been a fan of K-pop. Love J-pop, not so much the K-pop. Night Gate Inn discovered. Oh, this is the place you come to for that, Brotherhood of Steel, or not Brotherhood of Steel, Dark Brotherhood quest to kill that, that orc and dump him in the wine.
Need a room? Or maybe just some mead?
Got that Warhammer right there. But I feel like we can kill him. But we don't have to. Alright. So, that far. Our next marker there. We don't get turned around like we very clearly would have. Yeah, it's north back to the path. Okay. Here we go. That's a mammoth. Oh, and clearly a Dwemer ruin. Which Remy's going to want to at least look at. We can't go in there just yet, but Remy's going to want to look at it. God, this game can just be so freaking pretty. Hopefully it can't get to me here. Oh, howdy, Agent.
Oh, great job. Remy. Now you're bleeding all over the place.
Yeah, Miko. Miko sounds like a good lizard name. Alright, so that, I guess that mammoth killed both of those cats. What is this ruin?
Are we heading back into Blackreach? I'm certainly not opposed, but do we have the supplies for the expedition?
Alright, so this is some kind of Blackreach exit, I guess. Dang. We missed. Thankfully we know it's a normal wolf and not an ice wolf. Ooh, something is going on with my chat thing. One moment. Here we go. There. Any new companions? So we're still up to Lydia and Remy. We're on our way to hopefully get Valserano. Nico's a fog companion. You know, it's amazing. Like 15 years later, there's like, admittedly, I haven't personally played through Skyrim a lot. Like, this is like my second like planned full playthrough. I've had a lot of runs that like got up to like High Hrothgar and just kind of ran out of steam because I wasn't, well, like the mods were oh, dog companion, gotcha. Like, I've had a lot of runs that got up to High Hrothgar back in like Legendary Edition, back before Special Edition was a thing. But like, the game wasn't like the stuff to really make combat interesting wasn't really done yet. But these days, like, Skyrim is so good now. But there's still just so much stuff in vanilla that, like, because I've not encountered it and because I've not seen any streamers use it, like, it's like, I don't know what that is. Just goes to show just how huge of a game this is. Dwarven bolts. Also, there's like just stuff like Smart Harvest. Taking the tedium out of looting is just so nice. Like, instead of having to pixel around looking for like the tiny sliver of space where you can select a lockpick and pick it up off a table. Like, Smart Harvest is just so nice for that. Alright. Set our marker over there. We should be level 9, like, any moment. Found ourselves another dragon mound. That explains it. The tricky thing with modded Skyrim VR is so frame rate sensitive. Like, I don't know how it is for you, but for me, like, if I was not hovering like roughly at the like roughly at or above 90 FPS and keeping that rock solid, like, I could stand that for I could stand frame issues for like maybe 15 minutes before having to take a break. But with Skyrim, it's like I'm mostly keeping 60 FPS, pushing this at 4K. Apologies for everyone watching that you are not seeing it in 4K. I have the computer to handle this. I don't have the bandwidth for it. But that's like that's also part of why I'm not like running shaders and whatnot. But 90 FPS, yeah, that would be such a pain for Skyrim. So Smart Harvest does have the ability to set it up to does that instead of just automatically picking stuff up, it will like it can
Wait, I heard something.
it can just like flag things for you to pick up. But I also am running a mod that dramatically reduces the weight of stuff. So the only things that actually have weight in this playthrough that Smart Harvest might pick up are enchanted weapons and armor, for the most part. But you can also, like, you can disable that completely and be like, no, only pick up things that have no weight automatically and just flag other things. It's a very, very customizable mod. So I'm wondering what happened to my pickaxe. Next one I get, I'm going to have to flag it as favorite so I don't accidentally get rid of it. I suspect I might have turned it into an iron ingot. Alright, we do have to be on this side of the river.
I'm on my way to Solitude to join the Legion. The United Empire is better for everyone.
Good on ya, farmer. I mean, that's me saying that, not Brig. Brig would be like, yeah, you do you. I do find it's nice to have a perspective on like what the character is all about. Makes the game itself more fun when you go, okay, Brig is a stealth archer, but that doesn't mean she's going to pick up every cheesy thing in the game. Like she's not gonna be like some kind of powerful uber mage. She'll be like maybe moderately skilled at conjuration and alteration, but not like Archmage of Winterhold. Solitude across the Dragon Bridge. Okay. I will keep an eye out. It's gonna be a bit before we get to Solitude. I'm thinking the first time we'll go there will be sometime after we go to Riften. Just with Brig's history, one of the few things she'll be altruistic about is that Grelad the Kind needs to die. And if the Dark Brotherhood is going to take umbrage with that they had dibs on killing her instead of just justice being done, then clearly we need to root out the Dark Brotherhood. So, yeah, it'll be after we get to Riften that we'll really have a reason to go to Solitude, because, one, there's the Stones of Baron Zaya quest, and two, we'll be killing Grelad, and therefore, helping the, Penitus Occulatus go after the Brotherhood. That'll probably mean around then we'll go from being an asset of the Penitus Occulatus to, like, properly an agent.
Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened in hundreds of years.
Yeah.
Oh, pardon me. Was I in your way?
Kinda were, dude. Like, who walks down the middle of the road that way? Alright. So we need to ask around by the docks about Val Serrano.
And you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
We haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is Imperial spies.
And this place is part of the reason why we're not doing things like wearing Imperial armor.
What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that honor? And
Right,
such
that's the
power?
house. That's just a house. That's a corner club. Sadri's is closed. Right, Windhelm docks over here. Okay.
By the gods, it's true, isn't it? A dragon has attacked White.
What
You
can I
look
do
like
for
you'd
you?
have information about Captain Serrano.
Aye, and you'll want to stay away from him. He's a smuggler, a thief, and a pirate. Dangerous, too. Sent many a merchant ship to the bottom of the sea.
All the same, kind of need to find him.
Your funeral friend. There's an anchorage far northwest of here, past Solitude.
Oh.
Called Broken Orb Grotto. It's a notorious spot for pirates and smugglers. Serrano's ship is called the Dark Rose, and she's been spotted there from time to time.
Alright, so I guess we do have a reason to go to Solitude. Alright, so in order to get to Solitude, I doubt there's any ships that go directly there. Alright. So we need to get to the smuggler's anchorage. I mean, we can just take a wagon. We'll end up about level 9? Probably by the time we get from Solitude to there. Alright. We'll take a wagon. I don't think we're going to be quite as strict as my other playthrough about
next time we rest, Scrap.
about mainly only using using wagons and fast travel, or using wagons to get to places that we've already been.
Can take you to any of the hold capitals. Where do you want to go?
Get a contraption working. I feel this huge bolt of energy. It always makes me
Climb and
want
back,
something
and we'll be
else.
off.
Off to Solitude.
First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city, capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you already knew that.
I mean, we did get a good couple of levels, pretty much, doing this. Alright, so we're not going into Solitude proper. We're gonna go under and around. So how is everyone doing? Hope everyone's having a good, comfy evening. Oh, also for anyone who's interested in my auto loot settings, I do have it set so that while outdoors its radius is only about 15 feet, indoors it's only about 5. I also have it set so that it will not pick up quest items, it will not pick up any anything that's on the other side of a door, so like it doesn't bypass lockpicks or anything like that. So it's mostly just a convenience thing. Like I have to get close to things for it to loot, especially when I'm indoors. Alright, we're gonna be mostly on the shore, I imagine. Keep an eye out for horkers. Think that looks like a smuggler's anchorage? Oh, that's a horker. That's 2 horkers. These things have a lot of health for something that's only level 3. But I guess workers just don't do much damage. was kind of hoping to get the XP, but take the tusks. Got those workers. Nice. Makes sense that walruses wouldn't be able to spot us all that well. Their vision outside of the water actually is pretty terrible. If you've ever seen that clip, like that whole thing of walruses flinging themselves over this cliff. So it's a horrible thing, but like, I'm not going to describe it in too much detail, but the long and short of it is there's this place in Siberia that walruses gather on land, and used to be that there would be like this ice shelf for them to gather on. Oh, amethyst on that worker. Unfortunately, thanks to climate change, there now is not a ice shelf there, and so they're gathered. All these walruses gather up on this this gravel beach, but the gravel beach doesn't have enough space for the walruses. So instead, they the walruses that get there late or aren't able to hold a spot on the beach have to climb the cliff, and so they climb this cliff, and then when they're at the top, they get hungry after a while. And instead of going back down the cliff the way they came, their walrus brain goes, I hear water that way. And they can't see very well, but they can kind of see the shimmer of the water some distance away. And they just go directly towards the water, right over the edge of the cliff. And it's horrible, but it's just their poor walrus brains and eyes just being very ill-suited to navigating cliffs. I mean, it's not their fault. Like, it's not like they're stupid or anything. It's just the whole notion of being up a cliff is sort of a outside context problem for a walrus. Yeah, not really surprised that the walruses would keep getting sneak attack bonus against those workers. Their vision is just like, oh, something happened to Carl. No idea what. Some kind of pointy thing sticking out of him. Better do something about that. No idea where it came from. You see? Nope. No way to know. Or Carl the Horker. Alright. Our sneak is getting really good. I mean, I say really good, it's still only 41, but means that there's something hostile nearby, which means my archery can be getting better here. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything to shoot yet. Alright, so I hate, like, doing, like, content creator things. Like, I'm barely a channel, like, who gives a shit? But, if you are watching on YouTube, please do give the video a thumbs up. It does help. Every little bit of visibility and whatnot helps. If you're on Twitch, just hello. And yeah, if you're not already following, please do. If you don't wanna, that's also fine. More power to you. I hate having to do the shill thing to try and grow the channel, but it's the way things are. Alright, so yes, that is quite the harsh cliff there, so I have to come around this way. We'll head over to this land grab waypoint. At least I hope that's G. I definitely do not want to see a land crab so big it has a map marker. Oh, it's bad enough when the arthropods are so big they have health bars. Oh, come on. I think I'm sensing myself. I mean, it's possible. But no, you only get sneak XP if there's something vaguely dangerous nearby, like something that might conceivably attack you if it senses you. So when the pop-up for sneak level up happens and you're alone, it's like, something here is dangerous. But dangerous things being around mean I get to shoot them with arrows, and then my archery goes up. Yeah, survival mode just seems like I'm torn. Like, on the one hand, it seems like it might be fun, but on the other hand, it also seems like it might be a bit of a faff. Right, items. Waterlogged journal. I've had all I could take of Captain Serrano. He's always had to do things his own way, but enough is enough. Instead of raiding, he had us climbing through collapsing ruins, fighting Draugr and haunted Dwemer machines. Just to collect some stupid bauble we only get paid for months later. I don't care if it's more gold. It's hard work. Dangerous, too. What's wrong with some honest piracy for a change? I miss the old days when we would just kill some merchants, take their cargo, and burn the ship to the waterline. Maybe ransom a few of the wealthy types and let the rest float home in a rowboat. Simple, quick, profitable. Anyway, I got my own problems. Vel's not like he used to be. I can't talk to him anymore. It's gone soft and it's going to get us all sent to the headsman's block or worse. Something has to be done about it. It's risky, but I'll have to find the old captain. He's the only one that can manage it. I heard he was in Solitude recently. Thank you, Agent. so next step, I guess, is we do have to go to Solitude. I do want to be clear, like that wasn't a call to have people on Twitch switch to YouTube or anything. That is, in fact, pointedly the one thing I am not allowed to do. Oh. Hello. That's fair. Alright. This all the way up.
You betrayed us! Traitor!
Get on with it!
Huh. You know, I've never come into Solitude this way before. Oh. Oh, I've left Solitude this way before.
Traitor!
Get on with it!
I feel like often with survival modes in games, like it's like, okay, you have to eat. Cool. That's kind of a thing. But then it's like, okay,
Position.
do you like having to keep track of that? And again, not yucking your yum. Like, to me, it's like if it's just every 5 to 15 minutes I have to remember to click a button and use a consumable resource. Like, I kind of feel like that just ends up feeling a little shallow.
By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
We can skip that.
There was no murder. Ulfric challenge story.
There.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Alright.
I've only been a part of the Red
What do
Waves
you
crew
want?
for a few weeks, but I've already learned to stay out of
You look like the kind of person who might have information.
I might.
Looking for a ship called the Dark Rose. I need to find her captain. Some of her crew might have been in the city recently.
Well, you don't look like a guard, and I do owe Serrano a favor. But information doesn't come free.
Doesn't have any schools of
Tell you what,
Julianos.
buy a lady a
Really?
drink.
No wonder
Then
words
we'll
are
talk.
so like that.
Alright.
Forget wine, women, and wealth.
Get her a
Give me
drink.
calm scene. Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend.
We've got
Take
for
a look.
sale. Get a Nord Mead.
Remember the Winking Skeever next time you're footsore.
Yeah,
Hope this jogs your
indeed
memory.
it does.
Alright. You know what? We'll go ahead and give up an Alto wine. Well,
You know the Dark Rose is False Serrano's ship, right? Crafty son of a bitch could teach him all like Ball how to scheme. Whatever you think you're getting out of this, he's 4 moves ahead, and you haven't even figured out what game you're playing. Trust me.
said you had information.
The advice was kindly meant, and freely given. Anyway, there was a full-on brawl a few nights ago at the base of the arch. Bunch of
Lugger
lowlifes from the docks and an escaped prisoner. Right outside the gate, so the guards couldn't be bothered. Not sure if it was your guy, but respectable types use the main gate after dark. Now leave me alone unless you're bringing me another bottle. Or Serrano's head in a bag.
Yeah, there probably are some pretty cool survival mods.
I once captained a ship called the Argent.
Yeah, the voice acting in Falserano's mod so far, pretty good. It's reminding me a lot of Wild RP, and I do mean that as a strong compliment. Okay. Oh, come on. Game. Game. Well, that's a thing. So I was joking with with Agent Null last night, and Crow Havoc. Part of why I like playing modded Skyrim on stream on Linux is when something goes wrong, I feel like people who know modded Skyrim know that it's Skyrim's fault. Let's see. So let's quit that. And quit that. All right, let's try this again. Have to relaunch Steam, have to relaunch Amethyst. It just works, right? I mean, jokes aside, it's amazing that for the most part, it actually does. Let's see. Be able to relaunch that now. I mean, it's frankly amazing that it works as well as it does, is the thing. Oh, I guess Steam wasn't fully launched again yet. For people who don't know, Skyrim on Linux runs through Proton, and Proton is basically a wine fork that is optimized for gaming that runs through Steam, and therefore, I mean, there are ways to get it to run Proton without having Steam running, but basically it means that when the game crashes, you have to kill the Steam process to kill the game process, and then it's a whole thing. All right, here we go. One moment. Studio mode. Over here. Properties. Open selector. Grab that. Okay. Let's continue from last saved. So what's going on over here? You just gotta crash us now. Yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah?
Open selector. Grab that. Okay. There we go.
The
coin or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask.
Fletching suits me. It's difficult and sometimes tedious, but a well-made arrow strikes forth like the fury of a god.
Alright. Frame rate suffering. What's going on? Why?
You know you can afford a septim or two.
Let's see. Why is my frame rate suffering so badly? Terribly sorry. One moment. Nope, it's still bad. Oh, wait, I know. Turn off studio mode. That should have done it.
Two for a veteran? It's not much to ask.
Why is the time to render frame suddenly so much bigger? That shouldn't really be a thing. Alright, hang tight a moment. This is gonna look a little weird. Okay. I think what I'm gonna have to do is I think I'm going to have to relaunch OBS, because for some reason it just started getting really weird about capturing this window again. So hang tight.